Your wife is in labor,
Ooh,
but something went wrong with the pregnancy.
God, man,
You
in this life and death situation, dog.
Who are you picking?
Do you think that this is something that you would have seen yourself doing?
Okay. I'm not mad at that answer.
I'd have to.
I'm not mad at that answer at all. Would you do 5 years in prison if there was a guarantee that Jonah...
Wow. These are hypotheticals, okay?
Decisions.
Sometimes people have to figure out the difference between your talent and your calling, but then figure out if your talent is your calling. You wasn't putting a mic in front of my face when I was young.
I didn't imagine it. No.
Saying it in my mind again is not as hard as it sounded when you said it the first time.
You gotta start from zero.
100%.
Now, it's tough because to lose everything and start from square one is just nasty.
We're gonna have a little fun. Keep it a buck. We back. It's me, Mr. XY. I'm not spelling my name. That sounds too podcasty, man. That sound like the first people who came out with podcasts.
Yeah, it's giving MySpace. That's what it's giving.
It really is.
MySpace.
It really is. It's Mr. Six, aka Jarvis. Who you be?
And it's your boy Josh.
Yes. We back again. Hey, run it. Let's go.
We like to get right to it. I like that.
JEQ&A.
I like that.
JEQ&A.
Yes, sir.
Make that happen for real.
JEQ&A. Let's get right to it today. We're going to dive in.
Don't embarrass me. Pause. Don't embarrass me.
Brace yourself for these questions. I got some bangers today.
Word?
By the way, I got some bangers.
That's what I got.
Okay. Your wife is in labor.
Ooh.
But something went wrong with the pregnancy.
Okay.
You could only pick one to live. Who are you picking?
God dang it,
yeah, we're
man.
gonna do that.
You in this life and death situation, dog.
Yeah, I like this one.
Life and death,
I
though?
like life and death. You got to pick wifey, or you got to pick your little mammy, or your little homie.
Leave my family out of these questions, dog.
Decisions.
Wife or baby. Wow. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be some people that's... First off, look, I am blessed. My children are good and healthy. Their mother is healthy. These are hypotheticals, okay? I'm not speaking to no one in particular, but these are hypotheticals. I'd have to keep the wife.
Okay.
I'd have to keep the wife.
I'm not mad at that answer.
I'd have to.
I'm not mad at that answer at all.
Oh man, it sounds so cryptic because you know what's crazy is that we're gonna keep it light, but I do know people that have been in that situation.
Right.
And the thing is, we can create another child. It won't be the same child. It will not be the same feeling. It will always be that hurt, that pain, that agony of losing a child. It will be there. You cannot replace the woman that, essentially you laid down with as your soulmate, if you're married or whatnot, to create them children. You can get another wife, but it won't be that.
No, I dig it.
Person. You know what I mean?
What you feel? No, I'm kind of the same boat. I'll have to choose my wife.
It's
tough.
Wow.
That's
tough.
That's tough.
That's very tough. Neither one you can get over like that. That's crazy.
You're gonna be scarred for the rest of your life.
Easy.
This next one, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. I was scrolling on the gram the other day and saw this one. You might have saw this too.
I'm a cheat. What I got?
If you, your wife, and baby boy was on a boat that had tipped over, okay?
You and my family is wild.
Who would you save? Your wife or baby boy? And I'm only saying this because I saw this on the gram where a lady said she would save her husband. So I wanted to know what you would pick.
This is the same question essentially though.
This one is different. This is different because now you actually got a living kid is there. Y'all on a boat together. The other one was the baby wasn't technically born yet. This is one of those big decisions you got to make.
Conceptually, I should choose the same thing. However, wow, man.
Yes, I got him again.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Got your ass, boy.
I should get every 2 episodes, I should get one pass.
No, we're not doing that.
That's crazy.
No, we're not giving you no pass. You got to pick one. It's black or white. You can't call it keep it a buck and you kind of want to keep it 50 cent.
Right. You
wanted today. Okay.
That's hard.
All right.
Okay. Holy moly shenanigans, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I think I'm going to go with if I know my child, I think I gotta choose my child.
Okay.
I can't imagine knowing my child
So
wholeheartedly.
I'm gonna be real with you. You would have pissed me off.
I would chose the other one?
I would have to pick my child.
Right?
Like, there's no way I can watch my daughter drown to death. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching the child. Like, wifey, don't get me wrong. She got somewhat of a fighting chance.
I almost tried to make faces. Lord, please forgive me. That happened.
She has somewhat of a fighting chance, but to see that baby girl fighting for her life, knowing she have zero chance, don't know how to swim, don't know how to do anything. And not that the mom know how to swim too. We talking about an adult and a child. I would have to save my daughter. And if it was flipped, I would rather her choose my child. Don't save me. Save her. Don't let me fight for my life.
That'd be a wild concept of like you being mad with her after she saved you.
Yeah, don't save me. Yeah, that's crazy.
And you go and you kill her. Now it's like pointless.
It's
like,
nasty word.
Right.
It's nasty word.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Extremely nasty word.
Moving on to the next one.
Rock
Another
out.
banger for you.
Rock out.
This one was actually pretty good.
Okay.
Would you do 5 years in prison if there was a guarantee that Jonah would be drafted in the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft?
Hell no. Hell no.
You ain't doing that time, huh?
No. NFL, bro.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, he's guaranteed to go in the top 3 rounds.
Top 3 rounds.
He's guaranteed to go in the top 3 rounds, but you just got to serve 5 years.
Arian Foster did just fine as a free agent, dog. Jonah, we're going to have to get that free agent.
Is it no for you?
We're going to have to get on these practice squads, and we're going to have to work. I'm not going 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Nah, how old is he? That's a big question.
I mean,
not right now.
We talking about, yeah, now. Let's just say
14, 19,
or do the math as in your 5 years would be he get drafted after that. Instead of it being now and got to do it, you get to come out and he get drafted. Yeah.
It ain't no guarantee you make the team though.
It's a guarantee he's drafted. Let's just go ahead for shits and giggles say he's making the team at least his first year.
First year?
Yeah. So he gonna have.
He had to get that cover.
And this, you talking about years from now, he's gonna have over $1 million probably in the signing bonus. Guaranteed.
He ain't gonna give it to me. He ain't gonna know me.
Nah. He gonna give you some though. You pop.
He got to 5 years. And you're the only reason you here. Well, not the only reason, but the main reason? Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay. Nah, we find some other ways.
So you good? You ain't doing that time?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
You do it?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing the 5 years. I'm sorry. These last 2 questions, these are 2 bangers.
Boy.
2 heavy hitters. I want y'all to tune in with these ones.
These the heavy hitters?
I got 2 bombs over Baghdad.
You talked about my mama, dog.
2.
You done talked about my kids.
Oh, man.
My wife that ain't
We
here
all know
yet.
how you feel about mama. All right. You could only pick 2 from this list.
Okay.
Follow me. Y'all tune in. Guaranteed health until the age of 90. Okay? $50K a month for the rest of your life. Marry your soulmate, which would be the love of your life. A guaranteed ticket to heaven. Okay?
Okay.
And mom's guaranteed to live until 95.
Okay.
Do you need me to repeat the list one more time?
Please, I know what I'm picking in this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Woo.
Okay. Mind you, stay tuned. He can only pick 2 of these. Guaranteed health until the age of 90. And this not to say you're going to die after 90. You just got guaranteed health
Guaranteed.
until 90.
Good health. Guaranteed great health.
Great health until 90.
Wow.
Good.
That's a big deal.
$50K a month for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Marry your soulmate, which would be the love of your life. A guaranteed ticket to heaven. And mom's guaranteed to live until 95. What 2 are you picking, Jarvis? Got him.
Well, first off, I'm going to heaven.
Okay.
Lock.
Okay.
Lock.
I like that answer. I'd have had to choose that one too. Lock me in. I don't even want to fuck around and find out what it's like to not. I would have to lock that one in too. I'd have to lock that one in.
I've been commit a couple sins when I get a little older and be questionable.
I like that guaranteed ticket. Hey,
guaranteed.
That means you get to cut up, dog. You got to guarantee.
Come on, dog.
All right, okay, I like that one. Now this next one, this will get difficult. You gotta make decisions now.
All right, we're gonna take out. He said, marry your soulmate, huh?
Marry your soulmate.
For a guaranteed ticket to heaven, I can marry like whoever was like 5th in line to be a soulmate. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't have to.
What do you mean? 5th in line.
Like if I marry somebody and like she's amazing and she's awesome, but she ain't my soulmate, I'm okay with that.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat the question again. Marry your soulmate, Jarvis, which is the love of your life, not the fifth in line, not the number two.
I'm saying not saying I choose it. I'm saying I think I'd be okay with not choosing that because I would marry.
Oh yeah.
Somebody.
I thought you were trying to break down.
What I'm saying?
Yes,
No.
Okay, I'm following.
I would not.
So I was like, what? Don't try to get up out that.
Okay.
So marrying soulmate is out.
Marrying soulmate with just for the I do want my soulmate. I am looking for you. I promise you I'm looking for you.
She's just not gonna make the cut on this list.
Yeah. Not on this list.
So married soulmate is out.
Married soulmate is out.
Okay.
$50 a month?
$50 a month for the rest of your life.
That's 0 words for me. That's 0 words for a country.
That's taking care of everything and more.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And then mom lived to be 95.
Mom lived to 95 guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
She's guaranteed to live 95.
My mom in good health right now. I like it. I like my chances without choosing her. Like that mom in good health right now. Real good health right now. Come on, mom, push it. You all right? And then what's the first one?
Guaranteed health until the age of 90. For you.
That'd be messed up. Choose health and then my mama again. I think I'm gonna take that 50 a month, dog.
Okay. So we got a bag and a guarantee to get to heaven. Well, I like it. I like it. No, I ain't mad at it. I like it.
With the 50?
You might leave at 50 though. You might leave at age 50, but you got 50.
But now the kids are good. 50, I got the best health care. I got the best, all of that. And mama do too.
Yeah.
You know?
You can afford that.
You know what I'm
about
saying?
affordable health care.
And I married the girl that's like 4th or 5th in line and not necessarily the worst, but she was all right.
All right.
I'm looking for you though.
That's when you call Uncle Pat and said, I need your big bundle package. Huh?
Right.
Yeah, all right. Now I got to be honest. This last one messed me up respectfully, bro. I was kind of stuck with this one.
This segment is wild.
I'm asking you this, but I'm also asking the audience and our viewers who's watching.
Comment below, please.
Please comment
y'all
below.
Y'all be comment below like y'all should, dog.
Tap in with us, man.
For real. And put this on the reel too. Comment below.
Yeah, please.
That's on the reel. Like zoom in on my face when I say that. All right, let's go.
Lock in, because I really want to know y'all answers to this.
Right.
This one messed me up. Okay. Would you rather lose all your money or all your memories? Boy. Yeah.
I started thinking about my memories. Just like, man, are they that good? Like,
yo, memory box, bro.
All your money or all your memories?
Would you rather lose all of your money or all of your memories?
It ain't as hard as it sounded. Saying it in my mind again is not as hard as it sounded when you said it the first time. I lose all the money.
Okay.
Yeah, I lose all the money.
I was just saying that was a topic before we talked about
levels to being broke. And we're gonna talk about that. It's levels to being broke.
Your house is going up for foreclosure, bro.
That's crazy. I thought I had the money on the.
No,
I thought I
had. You lost all your money. You broke. You're done.
Even the money, like I ain't.
You lost all your money, assets, everything is gone. And my bad, let me clear that up. Yeah, you lost all your
$0.
You lose all your money, which means money, assets, anything you got. You
Stocks gone.
Gone.
Can I sell them? Oh, I gotta sell them. Keep. Now I gotta get them.
Gone.
So I gotta start from zero.
You gotta start from zero.
I'm gonna lose my memory. We're gonna lose my memory. I'm gonna lose my memory. I mean, no, I said I'm losing money. My bad. Keep my memory. No, I'm gonna keep my memory. We're gonna be in this. I'm gonna need you to front. I'm gonna need you to front in the studio. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here 19 times a day, 19 episodes a day filming. What you doing?
My memory is worth. Hold on. It's worth more. It's worth more to have, bro. Like there's things in that memory bank that I can never get back.
100%, dog.
To lose that is priceless. Like I can't. I can't get that away.
You look at them more like,
come on, bro. I don't know my child.
What?
I can't remember the memories with my mom.
Get out.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's stored, bro.
Nope.
You damn near don't remember who you are.
You hit me just then. You hit me with that one just then. That's crazy. I gotta have it.
Now it's tough because to lose everything and start from square one is just nasty.
We're gonna have a little fun.
It's nasty.
Truth be told, I had more fun when I was pissed poor. I'm pissed off. Jay-Z, little song. Huh? Straight up. Sir. Nah, that's what's up. Nah, that was dope. That's all I got for you today, man. That was fire. But going into it though, man, showcasing your talents.
Let's talk about it.
Right. You've had many talents, right? You've had them on showcase. At some point in transition, you've had to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like you had to figure out whether or not your talents were something you like to do, and then figure out when that threshold was crossed where your talents was something you could live off of and something you could make money off of, something you could raise a family on, something that you can change lives on. When did you realize your talent was able to be showcased and not for fun anymore? This is like your way of life. Even like as we sit here right now, right. You know, I think we pretty damn good at this right now. Thank you. But this is a talent that we showcase, right. And it means something else. When, for you specifically, and then in general, when do you get to a point where showcasing your talent means a little bit more than just having fun? When do you get to that point? When did you get to that point when you knew it could pay for some stuff?
This is tough. I mean,
it's a transition, like
crazy transition.
Right.
For me, was noticing that it was no longer the physical talent. Right. So what I mean by that, playing ball was a physical sport. You see what I'm saying? How big, fast you can run, catch a football, tackle somebody. Like, it's a different type of talent that not everybody's given, you know, to have. So that puts you in a really good position to be a part of something that 0.1% of the world get the experience.
Right.
I think finding something outside of that is a whole different level. Because now you got to figure out how good you are at other things outside, something that the best thing you was good at. Definitely if you're talking about in terms of making money and other things of that nature. For me, there's so many things I do behind closed doors. Pause. Sound crazy.
Yeah, right. It wasn't
that bad, but you know, people, you know, we live in the world now.
Right.
That I realized I was good at, as far as like, I love marketing. I love editing. I love the behind the scenes work.
That boy can edit, boy. That boy can edit
for the gym and little things I did at my gym. Like there was so much stuff behind the scenes that you kind of fuck around and find out a little bit. You see what I'm saying? What's your niche? And me, I was so competitive. So being competitive helped me a lot too, to where I was able to ask questions, learn, stop spending so much money on things that I can kind of do myself and figure out on my own. So knowledge became power too, of building that talent and that competitive edge of video editing, marketing, knowing how to feature certain things, knowing how to edit little things as far as like a flyer or templates or things that we do, even with the podcast and stuff that, you know, I do a lot behind the scenes. Right. And so it become a passion on top of that talent as well.
So here's my thing, you know, and this is something when I thought about this, again, I'm always thinking about like the transition, and chime in on this. There's a difference sometimes between your talent and your calling.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? Like sometimes
go down the line with that one. I like that.
Right. So like that. You have a talent that's something that you're talented and you're good at, God blessed you with, right? And then there's something that can supersede that, whether it be through time, whether it be through experience, something could have happened tragically or, you know, immediately in your life to where your talent no longer serves a purpose, right? And now you have a calling that, you know, and I'm a believer that God intends for you to put out there, right? And put on display. And then your calling really a lot of times can lead you down, to a line of prosperity.
Right.
And so I think sometimes people have to figure out that difference when you're talking about transition on what your talent is. Well, figure out the difference between your talent and your calling, but then figure out if your talent is your calling.
Right.
Because you wasn't putting a mic in front of my face,
Facts.
you know, when I was young. You know what I'm saying, Paul?
Facts.
You wasn't about to do that. Like, I was shy. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as lights, camera, action, like, I'm super shy unless I was around my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, do you think that this is something that you would have seen yourself doing, like, before you got into the league, or even before you got at Florida?
As far as podcasts?
As far as media.
Ooh, not really.
I don't know if none of us really knew podcasting like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
to be honest, I was never a big in front of a camera person. You see what I'm saying?
You know
I can talk to people, but I never was like, got to be part of the spotlight or talk or engage from that standpoint. So no, I didn't imagine it. No.
What if you mess around, dog, and this is your calling.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, I think about that sometimes, like, before we, get ready to talk, and even after we shoot, I think sometimes, like, this might be our calling.
I'll say this. I if you don't mind, let me share a quick story with you real quick in terms of calling. Yeah. Like, so after we done talked about this many episodes ago about the depression, anxiety, and things that I experienced during that transition from, like, the league into, like, the real world, right? It took me a while to find my calling and things. And what is my calling? I played football since I was 9, right? What am I called to do? So after I opened up the gym and got everything going, I really thought my calling would have been to help younger athletes, right? At the time, I'll just work with some of the guys in high school, middle school, some college guys who want to go pro, and even some pro guys here and there, right? But that wasn't the demographic of people we had when we first opened up. It was a lot of people at the beaches, which we talk about in prior episodes, right? But I found that calling, bro, when I talked about this too, when it wasn't the freakish athlete, it wasn't the fastest, the strongest kid. I told you it was a lady that was 70 years old.
I remember that.
You see what I'm saying? So that story kind of go back to where it's not necessarily fitness, right? That was my calling, but knowing that I can help people, knowing that I can motivate people, knowing that I can push you to be better than you was yesterday, and each day we're able to take it to another level. That was kind of part of my calling. So even doing the podcast and the things we doing, so much things that we got brewing, which you've been in your bag, by the way, we'll talk about that. Yeah. It's still engaging with helping people. You get what I'm saying? Or being a part of something that's able to benefit not just us, but everybody that we're a part of. So I think that plays a role even to this day of things that I'm called to do.
That's fire. And to go on top of what you just said, talent has no, origin date. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you have a talent that you grew up with and it's gotten you to this point of confidence, right? Like, you're confident enough now to be on the scene in front of people to where now, being in media is like, okay, we can, I can do this. Right. But you've taken an aspect of your talent, right? The confidence, right? You've taken the social presence and you've added that to something that you've learned over time, right? And so that talent, or that those aspects of your talent plus the calling turns into something, that I want and that we all want, and that's sustainability, right? We want to be able to sustain and be able to, live off this. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought about that, like I said, because harsh realities involve a lot of things that we go through, but it involves a lot of things that we've effed up on and messed up on ourselves. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we rely on things that we think we know. Right. And we rely on our talents, and
Well, I mean, Jarvis, I would like to ask you this because you do a lot of things outside there. Right. A lot of speaking engagement. You speak to the youth, heavily involved in that. Definitely with a lot of your businesses you do outside the podcast. When would you say you started to realize some of what your calling was?
I understood the minute and we talked about this in the first episode a little bit. When I got out of college, I handled all of my transitions wrong. All of them. Right? Like, I literally did not. I interned out of school, but it wasn't like, anything that was prominent or anything that would have led me down a path of, that I could see. But I literally handled all my transitions wrong. And I was ashamed of that. And to the point, and I'm going ahead, like I said, we keep it in a buck, we transparent. A lot of those decisions that I made at 21, some of them still affect me now at 36. You know what I'm saying? Some of them still have, a hold on me to where I need to get them right. I need to be able to better articulate my life and plan my life out. So once I got to a point where I knew that I screwed up and messed up, I didn't want that for nobody else. Right. I didn't want that for my kids first. And then I was like, I don't want that for nobody else. So that's when I started to gain a lot of confidence through my career, which was recruiting, to be able to speak to people, which I was shy when I was young. And so once I realized I could speak to people and I could open my mouth and I could talk, that's when I went into, saying, you know what, how can I apply speaking to people, talking to people, and then my transgressions that I went through. I got to talk to people and let them know you don't have to go through this. So transitional development was something. I had never heard transitional development until, I'm not going to say I coined the phrase. I'm not going to say that. But I challenge you. Look up transitional development. You ain't going to find it too much until, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to be able to help develop people's transitional cognizance.
Question.
I needed to do that.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Were you one of those leaders on your football team that kind of spoke to him or either gave like a pregame speech and broke? I can tell.
Yeah.
I say that because I remember like when we first got started and I didn't really talk as much and you kind of got me out my shell a little bit.
Right.
It was natural for you to just speak, talk, and do the intro and do all the stuff that I'm like, bro, this.
Well, one thing
I would have thought you did it for years, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking far like the podcast and speaking on camera.
No, I appreciate that. But here's the thing. I'm a very flat person, right? So because I'm able to speak, like that's not the main way you can motivate somebody. Like if somebody is good at amping somebody up or if somebody's good at, you know, at whatever method it is to get turned up, I like to push it that way. Like if we're on the ball team or the ball club or whatever, we about to go out, you know, I ain't giving a speech every single day or I'm not about to sit up here and be that you know, that weirdo that's about to, y'all come listen to me. Like, you know, kind of how James be doing. Sorry, James. You know, but you can't do that all the time. Sometimes it's not your day. Sometimes somebody else has that feeling that day. And I think I was good at delegating. You know what I'm saying? I was good at delegating, you know, things that people were good at because how you make people around you better is you delegate it and you make people, you know, push themselves to go, you know what, Jarvis always give the speeches, but you know, I'm gonna give a speech today. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm like, you know, talk to them boys. You know what I'm saying? Get them boys right. You know what I mean? So that's just all it is, man. It's about making people around you better. And if you're not like that, you know, get like that. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta make people around you better, man.
You have to.
You know what I mean?
That's what it's all about,
so
man.
now you go out and now y'all make the speeches, you know what I'm saying? And y'all bring other people up who are shy and whatnot, because somebody did it for me, so.
Coach always said you're either getting better or you're getting worse.
I swear, dog. But it's that simple. I can't believe it's that simple.
It is.
Can't believe it's that simple. Really quick, before we head on out of here, I'm going to say it again. Thank you for your support. Much love to y'all. Make sure you are helping us out, man. Like this stuff, comment on this stuff, subscribe on this stuff, and share it. Click that notification button so you can know when we're uploading each and every time. We are on all the platforms, again, except for Amazon and Facebook. Get on to me for that. I'm going to get it right. We're going to get on those platforms. But, man, we having a good time doing this, dog.
Definitely.
I love every minute.
Getting better with reps, baby. Getting better
with reps.
Getting better with the work.
Getting better with reps. And I'm going to be honest, too. We got some good news coming up. So I just want y'all to do us a favor. I want you to pray for us. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people say they got good news. They make you hold on to it. But I just want y'all to continue to pray for us and continue to keep us in your thoughts because, you know, this is a little bit different. This podcast is definitely about to move in a direction that not a lot of people are doing. But we're going to get out there and we're going to make sure that you recognize Josh and Jarvis and you recognize Keep It a Buck. So stay tuned. Maybe in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir.
You know, a couple weeks, maybe a week. We'll never know. You know, you never know. Maybe
it's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
It's coming soon. Yeah. Big time. But we putting the work in. You got anything, big dog?
Good, brother.
Straight. Hey, look. Again, Kept It a Buck. Peace.
Hey, it's your host, Josh Evans, man, and I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in with us at the Keep It a Buck podcast with Josh and Jarvis, man. Make sure y'all do one thing for me. Like, comment, subscribe to our channels, man, and lock in for the latest.